guys, sorry I wasn't here last week. I've been doing a lot of cool stuff on the side, so I'm very excited to be back this week. So let's get into today's video. So I'm going to teach you how to make a banana pudding crepe cake. This cake is going to be amazing. It's going to be layered with thin crepes, also known as blintzes. That's what I grew up calling them. And we've got some cream filling, bananas, Nilla wafers. So now let's get into the video. You can find the full recipe on my website, trainingflour.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you'll get new videos every week. Okay guys, the first step is to make the crepe batter. So I have here a large bowl with a whisk, and basically it is so simple. We're gonna put all the ingredients into this bowl. So let's start with the wet ingredients. So we've got 4 eggs, some milk, and we're just gonna whisk this. Then add in the sugar, vanilla extract, oil, and salt. And lastly, we're going to add in the flour. So just mix this until very few clumps remain, and then we can begin cooking up the crepes. So I have here a nonstick pan, and I put my stove on about medium-low heat, but this stovetop that's just like a portable plug-in one, it's a little weird, so your temperature might be a little bit different than mine. So we're gonna start, I'm gonna take about a 1/3 cup we'll start with. Turn the pan all around in a circle so you coat the entire pan with batter. To flip over the crepe, loosen the sides of it with a spatula, then slowly get under it, lift it up with your finger of it, and then flip it over. Just let it cook for about 30 seconds on each side, and then transfer it onto a plate. So I will say that if you're not using a non-stick pan, you will need to add a little bit of oil into it just so that it helps it not stick and it helps it fry up. But with this pan, you could see these crepes get gorgeous color without any oil. So I got this pan at Target. It basically just has a white inner coating, and it's by Calphalon. So if you want to get this pan, it's one of my favorites. Guys, I made a mistake and I totally forgot to double the batter in order to make 20 crepes instead of 10. So I just made another batch. I'm gonna get them cooking and then we will continue. Making this filling could not be any easier. The only thing is you have to make it at least 4 hours in advance before you add it to the whipped cream. So we have here a pudding mixture. This is only some sweetened condensed milk with some ice cold water, and then I added in some instant vanilla pudding mix. Now normally I am really not for adding in like pre-made mixes, but in this case it makes such a difference and it just makes the cream taste so much better, so I've got to use it. Cover it, place it into the fridge for 4 hours, and then you get to this step and I'll show you what to do next. So I have here a bowl with a whisk attachment, and to it we're going to add 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. So from this point on, it's really simple to make. So we're just going to add this in, and then we're going to whip this on medium-high speed until medium stiff peaks form. Once this just starts to reach stiff peaks like this, so it won't fall off the spoon, we're going to add in the pudding mixture. So we've got this chilled mixture, and we're just going to add it all in. I'm going to mix this for about 15 seconds until everything is combined. I'm going to cover this and place it into the fridge for about 30 minutes. So I've got a ton of bananas over here, so we're going to start chopping them up. So I'm going to cut these into pretty thin slices because the crepes themselves are super thin, so I kind of want it to be really even layers. It's time to begin layering this cake. We're going to place down 1 crepe, then add on a little bit of our pudding filling, then top it with some bananas. We're going to repeat this step again, but instead of putting bananas on, we're going to put some Nilla wafers onto this layer. Repeat this process a bunch of times until your entire cake is stacked. Once the cake is all stacked up, just take it off the spatula, and we're just going to run it along the sides of this cake. This is essentially like the crumb coat of your crepe cake, except you're not really locking in crumbs, you're just trying to get a really nice smooth layer on the sides of the cake. So if you need to add a little bit of cream, go for it as well. I ended up just leaving my cake in the fridge overnight because it was getting really late when I was filming, so I figured I'd continue it the next day. So today, we're just going to begin with decorating this cake, and it'll be done in no time. So first I have here some Nilla wafers, And I'm going to put them into a large plastic bag. And we're just basically going to crush these all up. Then pour the crushed Nilla wafers back into the bowl. So I've got the chilled cake here, and I made this little contraption. I'll show you what it is. First we have a cake turntable. Then I have a very large cake pan, and then a smaller cake pan, and then we've got the cake. And this cake pan will ensure that when we put the crumbs on, they'll fall down into the pan and we can reuse them instead of having them go to waste. And the turntable will obviously allow us to turn all of this. So now let's get decorating. So I have here a little bit extra cream, whatever was left over, and we're just gonna coat the sides in a little bit of this, a very thin layer, just so that the crumbs will stick on. It is finally time to get these crushed wafer cookies onto the cake. I have here sets of Nilla cookies, and we're just gonna open up each pair and then place a banana within each one. Then take the top of each cookie and just place it right on top. Then arrange your cookies on top of the cake. So here's the cake all decorated, and doesn't it look awesome? Look at all those layers. You've got the crepes, the cream, the banana, the Nilla wafers. It's just like one of the best cakes, and I'm so excited to go and serve it to people. I'm probably going to go give it to my mom and sister now. I am just actually like in love with how it came out, and it's going to taste delicious. So I hope you guys give this a try. You can find the recipe on my website. It's rainingflower.com. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos every week. And I'll see you next time. Bye!